Welcome to Adventures in Green and Garb, plays in the mystical land of Amonkhet from Magic the Gathering.
Woo!
Yeah.
So, we begin this adventure in Amonkhet, which is a desert plain of magic inspired by ancient Egypt, but with their ancient myths, legends, and hieroglyphics come to life. This plain is unique, though, as it holds but one small safe haven from the scorching desert and its undead infestation. This place is called the Royal City of Noctamoon. You can see it on a couple of the backgrounds here. Noctamoon is a sheltered city oasis in the midst of this desert of horrors. There's monuments to gods, sparring rings, mazes formed from strange illusions, jungle-like ranges, a giant river that flows through it, and large stone structures form the background of this mystical city. In the center, rising above all the other structures, is the royal palace of the current Pharaoh Queen, the benevolent leader of the people, Queen Magali, who has always kept the city safe and prosperous.
That's my mom.
Yes, that's right. And then, of course, there also lives the famous young prince, Haro of Noctamoon. Renowned marksman with a bow, and heir to the throne of the pharaohs, of course, daughter of Queen Magali. So we begin here as Haro, our prince, begins to stir from his sleep in a lavishly decorated chamber, which is a familiar sight for him. It's adorned with greenery and hieroglyphic symbols. And as you begin to stir, you are totally awoken by some soft fur and a gentle purr of your pet cat.
Oh, I thought you were going to say rosin.
No, that's funny, but no. I need screen sharing power, please.
Oh.
It says I'm the host.
Why? Because you're the prince.
Yeah, I made you host, David.
I'll cut this part out.
All right, your host, boss.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm still recording, right? Is that me recording? Yes.
I have no idea.
Okay.
If I click pause, do you see anything, David? Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
What's the last thing I said? Something about you were woken by your cat?
Yes.
The recording thing is flashing.
Yeah, it means it's recording.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What are you guys seeing right now? Just so we're clear.
Adventures in Green and Garb with a cat in the middle, really tiny
Okay,
cat.
perfect. Yeah. Okay, so I said something about pet cat Bahidi. Okay, so your cat Pat, Bahidi. Okay, so you're totally woken up, and you have your pet cat is sort of purring and playing with you a little bit as you stir.
Mm-hmm. I pet her. What's her name?
Bahidi.
Bahidi.
Bahidi, yes. You pet her, and she purrs as you do so, and snuggles up with you a little bit around your neck and your own feathery...
My head?
Yes, your own feathery soft head, yes. And Haro, you remember that something special was supposed to happen on this day, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Why am I being greedy by my cat today?
Your cat jumps down onto the floor, and all this is sort of intricately stone-hewn building, and makes its way sort of out of your door, and turns left, which is going towards the main palace hall.
I get up and follow him.
Okay. You do notice one thing on your way out is a very unique-looking bow right by your door. It doesn't seem like it's exceptionally very intricately designed. It looks very basic, but also very powerful.
I pick it up.
Okay.
And take it with me.
Perfect. You now have a bow, which you recall was given to you by a gift from Nylea, the goddess of Theros. as a gift to you. So it's a very powerful bow. Looks basic, but in it is some very tremendous magic. So you grab your bow and head out of your room. You turn left as you walk through. There's pillars, and some of the morning sun comes in, and it's warm, but not as warm as it is outside in the scorching desert, which you've been to a few times. You follow your cat, and as it purrs, it walks slowly, and you finally arrive in the main palace hall, which you see your mother, who is talking with a few advisors. And she speaks in a strong but always somehow gentle tone. This is Queen Magali, and she's the people just love her. She's famed in the city, and as her son, you have a lot to live up to. After she sees you, she pushes the advisors away, who walk out, and greets you, Haro. And the first thing she says, she's very delighted to see you, as she is every day. And she says, "Oh, my dear Haro, it is your special day today, is it not?"
Yes, my servants didn't wake me this morning. I was woken up by the cat. I don't know what today is.
"Oh, Bahiti!" And Bahiti jumps on top of her, and she pets Bahiti, who purrs. And she comes up to you and sort of pets your feathers a little bit and kisses you softly on the forehead. And she says, "Today is your coming of age trial, the trial of strength."
The trial of strength? But I'm dexterous. I don't need strength.
That's not what it means. You know, you joined the gods on a hunting expedition in the desert.
I don't want to go to the desert. Can you send one of the peasants?
That's not how we work here. Haro, you must prove yourself to become an adult and a warrior.
Okay.
Inspiration, Haro, by the way. Very good teenager, Haro. But think about it. If you succeed, you'll receive your cartouche of strength.
Can I just get it anyways? I'm the prince.
You do have a lot to learn, Haro. And that is why, as is tradition, your friends and guardians will accompany you on this day.
Oh my God. Rosin smells so much. Why does he have to come?
It's true, but anyway, here comes Rosin. I hear him now. So you...
I can smell him.
From around the corner, you hear the loud, some very loud stomping, and see Rosin, who for years has taught you the art of war, combat, and selflessness, which you've taken to some degree, or not. He's a powerfully built, barrel-chested minotaur with two big horns. As his appearance suggests, he's always combined his great physical strength and stubbornness, bravado, with reckless bravery, even when the odds are against him. So, Rosin?
Stomp into the room, and I pick him up with one hand. I say, "Haro, today you become a man."
Oh, thank you, Rosin.
Then I drop him down.
Careful, sir. My mom will get you.
Ha! That's funny. Ha!
So Queen Magali pats you in the back, Rosin, and is happy to see you despite everything. And then, Haro, after he drops you, you hear something very, very quiet, but approaching you. And as you turn your head, you see Saraja slither silently towards you, your longtime magical tutor and friend, master of the mind and the hidden arts. She is a beautiful and slender green-blue snake with shoulders and arms protruding from a humanoid torso. Saraja has long taught you the way of the Naga, of the sweetest harmony, which describes a perfect balance between body and mind. And she's also here to accompany you on the trials.
Oh,
Prince.
thank God, Saraja. Please save me from Rosin.
Prince Haro, we're so proud of you. Our son of Amonkhet today is your proud day. Oh, I am overwhelmed with emotion.
Queen Magali begins to cry as you do too, and she puts her arms around you. She says, "My boy, he was gonna grow up. He grows up so quickly."
Roger.
So quickly.
Raja, don't get all sentimental.
Oh, thank God, I agree with
Sentimentality is
for
that
one.
of the serpents.
Oh,
man.
you're all together. Haro, this is great. I'm so excited for you. And as you both know, I've told you, and I'm sure you remember, today is Haro's trial of strength. He'll need to defeat a sandworm in the Scouring Sands. A huge monstrous creature, to be sure. No easy task, but I think your years of training will allow you to do so.
Let's hope so. And I smack him on the back.
Yeah, okay, lead the way, Rosin. Actually, you know what, Rosin? I think you probably want to stay in the back. We'll let Sraja lead us.
Yes, my prince. You can do it.
Whatever you say.
Anyway, one last thing though. Remember, to complete this trial, it won't just take the strength to slay the worm that Rosin has taught you, but also the mind you'll need to tackle the Sphinx's trial.
So wait, I thought I just had to kill a worm.
You do, but to kill the worm, you know this, Haro. You've learned the worms cannot be taken out unless you have the Ring of Tremors from the Sphinx.
The Ring of Tremors.
That's right.
Man, I really wish Bahiti didn't take all my tests for me. This is going to be a rough day.
Is that what happened, Bahiti? And she throws him on the ground a little bit. It's for
Always the kidster. Haro.
So, Saraja knows where to find the Pharaoh's tomb. Do you not, Saraja?
Yes, Queen Mother.
Good.
I will get him there safely.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Oh, I'm so happy for this day. Saraja, take Haro and Razin to the Pharaoh's tomb. I know you can get the Ring of Tremors from the Sphinx. And then Razin, show them to the Scorching Desert to fight a sandworm.
Oh, we'll fight the sandworm, that's right.
Hooray! Haro, this day will be yours. And try to be back by dinner time, because you know your friends and heroes, Gideon, Jace, Chandra, and Nissa will be here tomorrow to talk to you.
All the planeswalkers in one place? That sounds like a really bad idea, Mom.
Well, it was supposed to be a surprise, but I forgot. Anyway, they're here to celebrate your victory.
Surprise!
I pray to the gods.
Is there a crowd around us? Like a crowd of people?
No, we're in the palace, private area.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
basically. There's a few servants, but they seem to be sort of out of the way.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay, yeah.
Do you want to talk?
Inconspicuous, only meant to serve us, you know.
That's right. They're just writing
That royalty life.
hashtag that royalty life. So,
All right, Sraja, I guess you lead the way. Let's go to the Pharaoh's tomb.
the trial of strength, yay, commences.
I will slither forward.
Good luck, you three. Queen Magali comes up and hugs you, Sraja. And then she also comes up and hugs you, tries to anyway, Raza. She gets around your waist, basically, or maybe your upper torso.
Don't worry, Queen Mother. We'll get some hair on this lad's.
Thank you, Rosin. Thank you.
I think by hair, he means feathers.
Oh,
Aha!
Of course.
I got my
Okay.
first pube on my chest last week.
Oh my god.
My
And
first
that-
chest hair. It finally grew in.
oh, yay.
I'm so happy.
I'm so proud of you, Haro. So the mother again goes and gives you a very sweet, tender kiss on your forehead, Haro, and looks at you with a motherly, maternal love, and then turns to both of you, Sraja and Razin, and takes a bit of a different tone as you can hear her telepathically say something to you as Haro is distracted with little Bahiti. And she says, I sense an unusual storm approaching. Promise me you'll take care of young Haro. no matter what. He is the anointed one, the savior of our people. If the hour of devastation comes without him, we are all but doomed.
I do a quick nod to her so Haro does not see.
Okay. Okay. All right. Are you ready to undertake your trial, Haro? Trial of strength.
He's ready to rumble.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, you depart from the royal palace with your trusty friends and mentors, Saraja, the arcane trickster, and Rosin, the barbarian, ancestral barbarian, as you make your way into the city of Noctamoon. And you enter the palace, and it's a hot day, but it's early enough where you don't feel it too much. And the city's a bit insulated as well from the general desert, scorching desert outside. And as you leave, you begin to walk down giant steps that go all the way from the top of the royal palace, and they're big steps, probably 3 to 5 feet tall, each one, and every step is sort of plodding, and you make your way down. As you do, Queen Magal, your mother, waves to all three of you proudly and smiles as you walk down and enter the city. Okay, so you enter Noctamoon proper. Basically, the city is, you see all around you. Aside from the regular homes, there's gold-encrusted monuments which break the unending monotony of the horizon formed of a sun-blasted sand. Not only that, but there's awe-inspiring gods. Literally gods walking around the city. You see one or two walking around the city. Animal-headed gods. They're enormous. They're almost the size of a small, like 20, 30 feet tall. And they seem to mostly ignore everybody, but they seem to be protecting the city in some way. And give protection as well from the horrors of the desert. As you walk around, you follow the life-giving river, which provides a abundant bounty for the city. And you observe sort of the people, the acolytes, the vendors, the rituals going on as well, and you sort of brush away some peddlers as you walk. So you have a few minutes to talk before you make it out of the city.
Prince Haro, are you excited for your trial today?
Oh, man. I just want to lay around the castle. But if it's something I have to do, I guess we might as well get it over with.
Cheer up!
What was that, Rosin?
I said, cheer up! You become a man today. And
I'm already a man. I got big wings.
Seriously!
All right, I'm going to be the king one day, so you better watch yourself.
Yes, King Haro. You will be a mighty king.
And I'll be your bodyguard one day, so don't piss me off or I'll let someone kill you in your sleep.
Rosin.
Wow.
Prince, I apologize for his ineptitude and large, running, quick mouth. And I smack Rosin away a little bit.
I feel nothing.
Oh, I know he's just a stupid barbarian. We're fine. He says what's on his mind sometimes.
Well, Haro, maybe we should discuss some of your favorite moments of your learning leading up to this moment.
My favorite moments of the learning? What do you mean? I let the heat take all my tests for me. I just wait for my servants to come feed me and bathe me and all that other fun stuff that I get to do around the castle.
Yes, but one day, if your servants and friends can't help you, you'll be able to look back on your memories, and they will help you in the future. So think on that.
I won't always be around to protect you.
I won't always be around to protect you, old man. Let's go.
Who you calling old, you whippersnapper?
At the same time, Haro, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
No one touches the prince.
And you see it's just a little boy who just jumped up and sort of just tapped his shoulder and runs back behind his father.
Smack the kid away.
Okay, you smack the kid away.
I'm kidding.
Okay, that's fine. Either way, so the kid runs back behind his father, and you see a typical man of Noctimoon. He has slightly darker skin. He's wearing white robes. He's adorned with some very minimalist gold jewelry. And he bows. He says, "I am sorry. My name is Net."
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, my friend.
Amonkhet, you.
And he says, "My prince, can I trouble you?"
I don't know. It's a pretty busy day. I'm supposed to pass this test of strength or whatever Mom called it.
Oh, may you pass your test. May you pass your test. But if you don't mind, so he turns and points. Behind him is a stall. It's a stall. It looks like they're selling like hunting bows. And you also, Haro, give me a perception check.
Do you want to get my pluses to perception and stuff?
You do, yeah. So I didn't fill out totally completely, but as long as you have your bubble there, you have your...
Yeah, I got it. It's +8.
Okay.
What do you see, Prince Haro?
15, 21.
21.
Everything.
You notice the stall has, and since you're an expert marksman, you notice the stall has very finely, like masterwork bows, like for hunting. They're really, really good, solid quality. They're not very flashy, but they're very solid quality. At the same time, you see, it looks like a newer stall has been set up next to him with some bows that are very gaudy, and just like adorned with like fake gold, and they're obviously pretty shite as far as quality. Anyway, and that's what the man sort of seems pointing to, and he looks and he says, "For generations, my family has sold artisanal hunting bows that these could hunt anything. But recently, this shady man has taken up the stall next to me. He's selling very poorly crafted bows that could not even hurt a rabbit. But the people are baited by their awful decorations. Please, could you shoot a bow at our target here and prove to people the truth?"
Well, yeah, absolutely. Sure. Why not?
"Thank you, my prince. Thank you." All right. So he goes and gets one of his hunting bows, and you see a target further behind both their stalls. And the man in the other stall is kind of wearing a dark cloak, and he looks very shady. You can't really see his full face. But there seems to be a lot of people crowded around that stall. And this craftsman, Net, gives you one of his bows.
So one of the shitty bows?
No. He gives you one of his artisanal bows. He's the one, the stall.
The good bow, okay.
Yeah, been around for generations, so.
Okay, I tell the other, where's the other bow guy? Is the other bow guy with me as well?
No, so imagine there's like a stall to your front to your left, another stall front to your right. And the other stall is the one where it's crowded with people and has like a shady cellar with like very poorly crafted bows.
Okay, so I tell the bowsman, it wouldn't be fair if I just shot your bow. So let me go get one of the other bows first. And I fly over to the shitty bows, and I grab one of his crap bows, and I tell him, "We're going to see whose bow's better." And I fly back over to where I was at.
He says, "Ugh." And people, as you fly over, no one seems to stop you. You're easily recognizable as the Prince of Noctimoon, so you usually grab the bow. Okay, and you get in between the stalls, and suddenly people start to crowd around you because they're actually curious about what's going to happen here, especially seeing the prince out.
Yes, it's the prince. 3 cheers for the prince.
Okay, people start to cheer. "Prince Haro! Prince Haro!"
Prince Haro!
You can only imagine your mom beaming up.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Beaming from from the palace above. So, okay, which bow do you want to try to fire first?
Well, to have a true test, let's fire the fancy gold-flaked whatever bow first, since it seems to be a fan favorite. And we'll try it out.
Okay. So you pull back and use all your dexterous might here to pull back the gaudy bow. And as you do, and again, you have lots of years of training and you're an expert marksman, so you pull it back to where you would need to really make it look like, really have a solid shot and something you'd use for hunting. And as you do, you pull it back, and the bow snaps. Like the gaudy gold just breaks in half, and the bow doesn't even get far enough where you could really use it for any kind of real bowmanship.
Practical use, yeah.
Yeah, and people are sort of like aghast, and somebody who just purchased a bow looks at him and is like, and sort of like, what do I do with this?
Prince
Okay,
Haro,
well.
are you okay?
That kind of defeated the purpose of me using his bow first, but I guess we can try the other bow.
Okay, you're gonna try
Raja.
the.
Shraja, he's fine. Stop babying the boy.
I can't stop. He's our prince, and we love him.
I
Yay,
love-
Haro!
I love your
So I
duality, guys, by the way.
I pick up the practical bow.
Is it practicable? Okay, and you can pull that back basically as far as you want, and the stretch is really tight, and you can tell that this is a bow made for anything you need to do, for hunting, for really, it's a resourceful piece of equipment. And as you pull back with all your might, you let go, give me a attack roll, just an equivalent of like a +1 weapon.
What's the other one? +3 weapon, so +11, 24.
24. So Haro pulls back with his might, and as he does, he lets go, and the bow shoots off the arrow, kind of slowly at first, and then shoots off with tremendous force, and hits the target right in the bullseye, and penetrates it all. It penetrates the whole thing, and it hits the back of the stone, stonework behind it, and people start to cheer, and people.
Success!
And people who have bows from this new store are just crowding around this shady-looking fellow and trying to get a refund. Everybody else flocks to the artisanal bow shop. And
I hand the bow back to him and I say, "Prince approved."
and Nat comes and bows very deeply and says, "Thank you, my prince. Thank you. I will owe you so much."
Oh, you owe me nothing.
And he bows again, and his little son bows as well, and he gets back to his busy shop, and he seems very happy. And the other shady merchant seems very upset and fuming as he has to give some refunds.
God, that first bow was shite.
Yes, Prince Haro. He said that he owed you, and you said he did not. A true man spoke today.
What? I'm a prince. I have everything I need. I don't need anything from him. He's just a peasant that makes bows.
Yes, but you spoke from your heart.
All right, Shraza, lead the way. You talk too slow.
All right. Having helped out some of the folk of Noctamoon, it's time. You're pretty much almost at the outskirts of the city, and as you get closer and closer out, you see the high walls around the city, and there's guards posted everywhere. Different kind of magi, soldiers, different races. You have other Nagas and Hawk-Headed Avens, and all sorts of people manning, and humans, of course, too, manning these walls. And as you get closer, they see you're the prince with your entourage here, and one waves, and the stone doors begin to open. As they do, a gust of really hot wind blows right through you, ruffling your feathers and your hair also, Rosin. And nothing happens to you, Raj. You're very, very sleek. So
Glides right off.
Aerodynamic.
yeah, that's right. And you see in front of you what's called the Sheffet, the Scouring Sands. This is an accursed land. And again, Noctamoon is the only oasis in this whole plain. Everything else is the Sheffet. It's, again, an accursed place. Just all there is here is just desiccated mummies, undead, roaming the desert endlessly. And beyond it, it's just ruins and ruins and ruins and ruins, as far as I can see, of ancient civilizations that have not made it. Are you ready to enter the Scouring Sands?
Let's do it.
Okay. People wish you farewell. The citizens of Noctamoon wish you farewell, especially the soldiers who know this is your day of training. Good luck. They wish you good luck, he says, the royal wave.
The royal wave.
Yeah, despite his angsty teenage youth, he likes the attention, I suppose, and you enter into the sweltering heat of the desert. So the doors close behind you and shut. I need you all to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Well, this isn't good. My constitution's really bad.
As the scorching heat pierces you, you instantly begin to sweat.
I rolled a 1.
Well, it's a beginning
Oh my god.
to sweat. Beads of sweat sort of form like in
3.
your
18.
18?
23.
23. Okay, Razin has spent his time hunting and slaying out in the desert, so he doesn't really feel it. Not Haro, despite you spending a lot of time in the royal palace, you're okay. Flap your wings a little bit and you're fine. And Saraja, you start to sweat profusely, which is strange for a snake, but you do.
Cold-blooded. How does she sweat?
I don't know. It's just a thing. I don't know.
I'm sweating.
These are half humanoids. They still have that. They're not.
You spent too much time in the palace, Raja, making you soft.
I start slithering as I'm starting to get dehydrated onto Haro. Prince Haro, I'm sorry. I was not prepared.
Raja, get your stuff together. You're supposed to be my mentor.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, Straja composes herself a little bit and begins to slither a little bit through the desert. You can see as she slithers her tail shows you the trail of where, to follow behind her. And no negatives in this first fail, Straja, but going forward, if you do fail again, there might be some constitution negatives. So keep that in mind. For now, you can hydrate yourself a little bit with some...
failing my prince.
Hydrate yourself a little. You can pour some water on yourself. For now, okay, you make your way into the scouring sands. There's not many undead here. The ones who try to get close to the city are destroyed by the guard and so forth. But I need everybody to give me a survival check as you make your way to the city. Following Saraja, she knows how to get to the Pharaoh's tomb.
13.
Okay.
16.
16.
8.
8. 13, 16, 8. All right. Saraja. Wait, Saraja, you were the 13, right?
No, that was me.
I had
okay.
16.
All right. So, Saraja, you see, since you're taking the lead right now, and you're stealthy despite the sand, you go low and you can still sort of make your way through, and you're on point and checking. As you cross the desert, there's, of course, lots of dunes up and down. It seems to be endless, but you know where you're going. And there's monuments everywhere, decaying. Some debris falls down sometimes. And as you round this next dune, you see a small horde of undead, just like zombies, rotting flesh, maybe about 8 of them below you. And they're just walking in a small pack, really aimlessly.
I slither to a stop.
Okay.
And I look back at Haro. Prince Haro, ahead of us is a company of undead.
Okay.
You see in the distance.
You poke your head up, Haro, a little bit over the dune, and you see with your Hawkeye vision a band of undead. And as you know, you have some spellcasting capabilities, I believe, which Sraj just trained you in. And the undead are, of course, weak to fire magics, among other things.
What would you like to do, sire?
Well, are they in our way to get to the tomb? If so, let's kill them. If not, let's go around them. You tell me.
Choices.
Saraja,
Are they in the way to get to them?
Give me an insight check, Saraja.
Okay, great.
And at advantage, since you are the magical mentor and you've done this before. 17
is my highest.
Yeah. Okay, 2 things you know with your arcane prowess and your study of these creatures, which are, as soon as they see you, they'll probably go after you. And you have taught Haro spells that can probably devastate this group of undead in a single blow.
I look at Haro. Prince, this is a chance to prove that you know the sweetest harmony.
I don't have any spells that devastate these guys in a single blow. I have protection from good and evil. That just gives them disadvantage against hitting me.
Your thing of brilliance.
Oh, my helm. Okay.
Harder.
Oh, is it one of the spells it does?
Yeah, I think you can use one of the
It
fire.
just doesn't do fire damage.
It does, but I think you can also cast Fireball with it, right?
Well, yeah.
If you want, or you can take them on head on.
How far away are they?
About down the dune, maybe 60 feet away.
How many of them are there?
8.
What proximity?
Roughly a radius of 10.
Radius of 10. All of them are within the same distance of each other?
Yeah, so you've seen the undead here, and you know the undead walk in packs, in hordes.
Okay, I guess I can take this matter into my hands. I thought you guys were supposed to do the heavy lifting for me. This is not going to be that easy of a trial if you make me do everything. So I
But you will learn.
cast Fireball from my, what's it called? My Cot of Brilliance.
Your Cot of Brilliance,
And,
okay.
I shoot it at them. I think Fireball already has a range of 60 feet or 80 feet.
Yeah, I think so. Siraj has helped you imbue...
It's actually 150-foot range.
Oh, wow,
so.
okay. Siraj has helped you imbue your cat with magic, and also, of course, taught you some magics as well, some clerical magics. And Haro, you poke above the dunes, and with your hand, you touch one of the jewels and summon a fireball, which grows and shoots off at the unwary undead. So give me a damage roll, and they're vulnerable to it, so you'll do double damage, whatever you count. The fireball seems enhanced by the nature of the desert, let's say, and as it goes, almost like a snowball, it accrues more and more fire energy and becomes larger as it hits the undead group, who are just
18.
Brains.
18, 22, 26, 27, 30. 35 damage, so 70 damage total?
What?
Well, it did 35 damage. It's 60 or 8d6.
Okay, there is no combat here, as the undead are immediately incinerated.
Well, you said it has double damage, so it's 70
Yeah,
damage.
well, if they have vulnerability, which you guys will know, because these are basically the main, let's say, enemies of the city of Noctimus, so they're very well studied. Okay, so it incinerates all the undead in one shot, and all that's left afterwards is just a few ashes of undead. So I guess your way is clear.
One
Yes.
punch! Sorry.
Haro,
Congratulations, Haro.
Haro, remember, sometimes they sneak up on you, so don't get too cocky.
Okay, Rosin, you can kill the next pack.
Okay, well, that was the uneventful zombie horde.
Great.
All right, and then Siraj, I need to give me...
He is our true prince.
Siraj, give me a perception check, please. As you continue on through, you see no more undead in this path. It seems to be less traveled here to the Pharaoh's tomb.
15.
15. All right, and you, despite not knowing exactly where the Pharaoh's tomb is, I mean, you have a very clear idea, but you're able to spot in between some other ruins and dunes and mountains, and you spot the Pharaoh's tomb,
Haro,
which is...
up ahead. Do you see that?
And you all see a quite tall, imposing structure made of stone. It's been worn down over the course of, you can imagine, centuries or millennia. And in front of it are equally worn down carved figures of gods, but you can't really make out who or what they are anymore.
Was it the face of
Haro.
the tiger? That can the face of the tiger speak?
No, it's not.
Is
It's
it
not
asking
Aladdin.
for the diamond in the rough?
Are you...
Aladdin.
Haro, you right now are the diamond in the rough.
No, I'm not in the rough. I'm just the diamond. I'm already a prince. You're
rough.
mixing fantasy stories.
You
My mom told me
are...
all about that one back in the day, Raja. It's okay.
It's the sun. I'm sweating.
Okay. You said you're swatting or sweating?
Sweating.
Okay.
But that's your destiny up there.
Wake up, Rosin. We gotta walk.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Heading towards Pharaoh's tomb entrance.
Yes.
I take some steps. Rosin's steps are, every time he takes a step into sand, he really has to pull his foot out because of his enormous weight. But you all get there. Raj's very easily gets there, and Haro can just fly if you need to, if the sand is deep. Rosalind gets there last, but you arrive at the door. Well, what was a door, but it's very worn down. All you can see is upon the face of the door sorry. So the door has a face, and it's really worn down, but it's what probably is an Amonkhet cat of some kind, almost like Bhakti. So it's the face of a cat, and it seems to be missing something in its mouth.
A diamond in the rough.
Is it a jewel?
No, it's missing something in its mouth.
A tooth.
Why don't you all give me a perception roll?
Its tongue.
Or insight, your preference.
Perception roll.
I see nothing.
14.
16.
Rosin?
I see nothing.
Okay, he sees nothing. So Rosin's just sort of standing watch there and, making sure there's nothing bad befalls himself, his prince, and his and Saraja. So between both of you, Haro and Saraja, you notice that what's missing here isn't necessarily an item or like something like an object that you would put in, but rather something to like a knocker maybe of some kind.
A knocker?
To open a door?
A knocker of some kind, yeah.
I look to Haro. Haro, what's missing?
I don't know. A door handle?
So smart. Our big boy.
Something missing. I couldn't tell.
That's why I asked the smart prince.
Okay, so even though you don't see because you looked around, of course you had a perception roll, you didn't see anything resembling a knocker. That doesn't mean you can't use something as a knocker.
Rosin, bang your head against the door.
Yes, do as the prince says.
As you wish, my lord. I take 5-10 steps back, and I get my horns down, and I charge at the door.
Nice. So Rosin goes and he charges. I need to give you. You need to give me a bull rush attack, Rosin. So for bull rush,
I thought you were gonna tell him he takes 10 damage.
That's really
is it bull rush in 5e? Am I thinking of?
No, it's not. I don't think so. Maybe.
Is it rush or charge? Maybe it's charge. I think it's charge. Yes, charge, I believe. Okay, give me an attack roll, Rosin, basically.
Okay, what are my bonuses?
Yeah, bull rush is in 5e.
It is? Okay. All right, so just your normal to hit, Rosin. Not damage, just normal to hit.
23.
23. Rosin stomps forward. Every single, well, you can't really hear steps as they inundate in sand, and his charge isn't as fast as you want it to be, so you can hear, you can see him visibly get angry as he takes the step in, and that's, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When he gets to the door, it's not really much of a charge, it's more just like a poke. And so then he hits the door with his head, and the door, as he does, it sort of reflects him, and he falls backward, and his huge towering body falls back into the sand, at which point the door begins to open.
Yes, Prince Haro!
And Rosin is just in the sand.
Yes!
I didn't expect that to work. I thought it'd just be funny, but hey.
Trust your gut.
That being said, my anniversary gift just showed up. I need a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Just to give our family friend a hug. And I will be back probably 5 minutes, okay?
Okay, let's do it. All right, the door is now open, thanks to Rosin. And inside, it's just dark. Can't really see through the portal. Despite the sun being there, it's like the sun kind of stops at the portal. By portal, I mean just opening. And...
Haro, this is like the future. Unknown.
Hmm. My future's all laid out for me. Saraja, you should know that. I'm gonna be king. I'm gonna rule the city.
Only if you prove yourself first.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's carry on. Let's go get this ring. By the way, can you guys see in the dark?
No.
Did you bring a torch, Rosin?
Torch?
He just beats the darkness with his. Oh,
No.
Well, my helm only lets me see 10 feet.
do a quick pause. Am I echoing something?
Yeah.
No, I don't hear you echoing.
Oh yeah, I heard you're like echo.
Echo?
There you go.
No, you sound fine to me.
It was going through Kyle.
That was weird. Kyle, can you speak for a little bit?
Yeah. Oh, it's because my mic is by my computer now.
It was picking up my talking.
That's why. Yeah.
Well, normally this Zoom is pretty good about deciphering the loudest or the most prominent voice, but
Kyle, can you speak again?
Yeah, how's that?
It was me, Julio, really. It was me that was coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, but he fixed it.
Okay.
Okay,
All
so
right.
are you ready to enter the darkness?
My old
yeah,
friend.
maybe if Rosin has the torch, we don't have to enter darkness.
Wait, wouldn't I have dark vision?
It doesn't seem like anything from the outside. It seems to be some kind of magical darkness.
Oh, shit. I've got bad news. I don't have a torch.
What?
Oh.
I guess we'll fill our way through it. I don't know. Well, my helm does immediate magical light for 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I think, right? I don't know. I think that was one of the details of the.
Want to get close?
Hey, Haro. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get in the front because I'm the biggest, and you're gonna get right behind my left shoulder so that I can see, and we'll just take it as it comes. Like,
Oh my gosh, Rosin, you didn't take a shower this morning. You smell.
Haro, I
What?
swear to Anubis.
Swear to Anubis what? I thought you were supposed to swear to me, right?
Swear what?
Or at least my mom.
No, don't swear in front of the Queen Mother.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
Well, start walking. We'll figure something out.
I'm walking.
Okay, so you go in the file that Rosin recommended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you start walking, and Rosin, you're about to hit the darkness when Haro's ket, his helmet, if you will, that sort of like pharaoh-looking adornment around the neck and head, lights up and bursts through the darkness there, letting you see inside the pharaoh's tomb. And inside you just see a singular room. It's not very big. And you ready to enter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Rosin leads the way in, and you enter. Looks to be a room. It's dark, but you can still see some of the light coming from outside. And inside, there's a bit of it looks like a door, but it's almost like a portal where it's set up like this. It goes up, and it's a semicircle coming down, and around it are sort of hieroglyphics, a text of some sort.
Like an archway?
Yeah, right, in the archway, thank you. Unfortunately, none of you, except for Saraja, can read them because it's ancient Noctimun text. So Saraja, I'm going to send you a message with what is detailed.
Yes.
And this is the details of this door.
This is what it says.
Mm-hmm.
I slither over to Haro. Prince Haro, what I'm about to tell you is very scary. Are you up to it?
Sure.
Okay. I will hold your hand if you are nervous.
Seriously, Raja, just read it.
Okay. It says, Door of Bloodshed.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
Are you afraid? It's okay if you are.
No, Mom wouldn't send me on this trip if I was supposed to be scared of anything. Rosin, start walking.
As you wish, my prince.
Rajan keeps walking and isn't able to pass through the door. He just goes up next to it despite his heft and strength. He can't seem to pass the door. Seems to be something about this door that's not letting you pass like the first one.
A test. Haro, it is time.
Walk up to the door and put my hand in it? Or something? You said it's like a portal?
No, it's a door. It looks like an archway door, but there's just stone in front of it blocking the way in.
Okay, I feel around the stone for something.
It's despite the time-worn nature of the building outside, inside it's actually kept pretty new and tight. And the door, despite where it doesn't matter where you touch it, it's sleek and doesn't seem to activate.
Straja,
Yes.
what'd you call that door again?
The Door of Bloodshed.
I think
No. Let's the prince figure it out. Shh.
Rosin, cut yourself, put some blood on the stone, see what happens.
Do as the prince says.
I take out my axe, cut my arm, put my bloody hand on the door.
Okay, as you touch the blood, the door begins to shudder, and
Yes, Prince
Okay.
Haro.
take 1 point of damage, Rosin. Slashing or... I think you have a lance though, right? Or do you also have like a hand axe with you?
It was my lance, sorry.
Okay, that's
Talk
fine.
to you soon.
Okay, 1 point of piercing damage. He takes his lance out and draws some blood. Okay, and you made it through the door. Behind this door is another room with yet another door.
Oh, Haro, another door.
Great.
Inside, it's a little bit darker. It's the same kind of stone here, and it looks like it's even in nicer condition. Like no one's made it quite this far in a very long time. And again, there's the same kind of archway. And Sraja, you can read the hieroglyphics here as well in ancient Noctimoon.
No one has made it this far because they haven't been Prince Haro. Now, this door. What do you think it says, Prince? Use the mind.
Raja,
I can't read hieroglyphics, but if you tell me what it says, I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out.
Okay, it says.
Door
The door.
of secrets.
Yes, Prince Haro.
Door of secrets.
You figured it out.
I sure did. I have no idea how to open the door of secrets. Do I tell it a secret?
Yeah, try it. Yes.
I whisper to the door.
We
a
cover
secret
our
no
ears.
one knows.
What are you whispering?
My mom pays these mentors too much.
The door opens,
Yes, Prince Haro.
and the door opens. None of you know what he said, but yeah.
that's my boy.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured it out, guys. You guys are awesome.
So smart.
Inspiration, Haro. All right, you walk in through this door. It's open.
That was very funny.
You enter the next room, even nicer condition than the last. You can barely see in here, but you still can see a little bit. Sraja, you can read the hieroglyphics once again.
Mm-hmm.
Raja,
Wait, Fraser. I got it. The door of
Of My eyesight
yeah,
is
I thought you
fading.
were talking, sorry.
I'm sorry. In my old age, it's just the cataracts. The door. Yes, the door of. Okay, it's okay. We'll play a game, Prince Haro, from when you were a
We
child.
won't play a game. You'll just tell me what it says. That's what we pay you for.
No. It's two words.
No. Just tell me.
Yes, Prince Haro. It is the door of ordered size.
The door of ordered size.
Yes.
Door of ordered size.
You can do it.
The door of ordered size?
Mhm.
What's the door look like?
Looks like
What do
the
I
same.
see?
What do you see? You see the same as, it's no different. I mean, there's an archway and a stone blocking the way.
Haro,
Shh.
What, Rosin?
Haro,
What?
if I'm smart enough to know this one, you should know it. That's all I'll say.
I mean, you're welcome to help him out. This is a trial to undertake together, but
Oh, no.
No.
Oh.
Shh.
You can figure it out.
It's for the prince.
Prince.
What are we gonna do? Stand shortest to tallest?
An
How's it
excellent
gonna know?
idea. So I can
Sure,
sit
I
in
put
front.
Straja in front, me in the middle, and Rosin behind me.
okay. You trying to walk through the door?
Yeah, I'll slither
Yeah.
through the door.
Sure.
Okay. As you go to the door, and it's made of, again, just stone, but in this order you're in, you seem to be able to walk straight through the door, like it's just a magical illusion.
Yay, Prince
You walk through.
Sorrow!
And then Saraja slides on through, and then Rosin comes on through.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what you were gonna say, huh, Rosin?
That is exactly what I was going to say.
Mhm.
But I was going to go first.
Either order would have.
Oh, biggest or smallest, okay.
Good job, Haro. The next room is surprisingly much lighter than the previous ones because coming from very, very high up is a small hole in the ceiling. And you see some sunlight come in, and as it comes in, of course there's dust and things like that swirling around, but there's a beam of light coming in, and Saraja, you read the following text, hieroglyphics are on the door.
Mm-hmm. Prince Haro, would you like to play a game?
What's in the box?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
door of light.
Close. Now, where does light come from?
The sky, the sun god.
There it was, the door of the...
Sun.
Yes, Prince Haro.
So this beam of light coming down hits sort of like the center of the room and stops, or when it hits the ground.
Indeed.
Rosin.
Yes, my prince.
Time out. Does Rosin have a shield?
No,
No shield.
I have a javelin. Or a lance.
I take one of my arrows out,
Mhm.
and I put the metal tip of the arrow under the sunlight, and I angle it so the light bounces off the arrow and hits the door.
Okay. You take the tip of the spear, you have to aim it a little bit, and as you do, you tweak it, and the light bounces off, reflecting onto the door, straight onto the door, mostly. And the door opens.
Prince Haro, Queen Mother will be impressed.
All right.
Yeah, we play a lot of board games at the castle.
And you enter, given the size of the place, you probably one of the, if not the final chamber. In this chamber, Saraja,
Mm-hmm.
one more archway that reads this.
Interesting. Now, Prince Haro, this is something that is very important for a kind and loving future king to know.
Is it the door of sacrifices?
If it was opposite day,
The door of I don't know what the opposite of a sacrifice is, to be honest. We just kill people at the temple. I don't know.
Just
The door of martyrism.
think more forgiveness.
Oh my God, Raja, what does it say?
Okay, it says the door of pacifism.
Does it really?
Why would I lie to my prince?
All right,
I'm sorry, did you think I would lie to you?
I go up to the door and I lay my bow and my weapons down.
Okay, the door opens.
Wow. Yay, Prince Haro.
I pick my weapons back up.
Door
Oh, short-lived.
closes.
Oh, shit. I drop my weapons again.
Door opens.
I start to walk through it and I say, Rosin, pick up my stuff.
Do I look like your chambermaid?
Yes, exactly what you look like.
And that's the last thing you hear as the door closes as Har's in the next room.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Rosin, you abandoned the young prince.
Raja, if you don't stop babying him, he's never going to make it through this trial. And if he doesn't make it through this trial, we're both going to be in big, 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 big trouble.
But he's so small.
I know, but one day he will rule us all. And he needs an opportunity to be a prince of his own accord.
Yes, you are right. Should we leave him in there and turn around?
I think we should give him at least 5 minutes to think about what he's done.
Yes.
Okay, Haro. As they're chatting about your life,
Be a mighty prince. Enemies beware. Sorry, go ahead.
all right, as you're humming to yourself this ancient ritual, you find yourself in this completely dark room. You can't even see despite your Hawkeye vision or whatever. And suddenly, 2 blue eyes spark open. And one by one, blue flame candles ignite around the room. It's quite a big room. And perched above you, this from the 2 eyes you saw, is a giant blue-furred cat-like sphinx with retracted wings who smiles at your arrival. And he sort of gets up his paw and licks itself and says, "Who disturbs the sphinx rest?"
Oh, I am Prince Haru, son of Queen Magoli.
Prince Haro. Are you here for what?
I don't know, to get the Ring of Tremors to pass the trial? Whatever?
The Ring
be
of
king?
Tremors. And it jumps down in front of you, and it's enormous. Probably 5 times your height, roughly. And sort of like cat crawls around you little by little, and the steps are completely padded. You can't hear them. And says, then you'll need to answer the Sphinx's riddles, as all have done since time immemorial. Are
Okay.
you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Okay, his first riddle. You can see me in water, but I am never wet. What am I?
My reflection.
Oh, very good, Haro. Brrr. So, speak my name and I am broken, seldom heard, never spoken.
Secret.
Close, Haro, Prince of Noctman, close.
God, where the hell's Saraja? She's supposed to answer these for me. Or Bahiti. Where's Bahiti? Damn cat. What is it again?
Speak my name and I am broken, seldom heard, never spoken.
Good luck.
I know this one, but I've heard this one before. I just can't remember what it is.
You're really close on secret. If you want to give me an intelligence roll.
Well, my intelligence is -1, but I rolled a 19.
Okay.
So
All right.
18.
So you think back in your studies with Thraja, and the Sphinx's riddles are a very commonly known thing, well, in ancient Egypt and in Amonkhet as well. So secret, you were kind of on the right track, but it has to do with never spoken might be the clue you're looking on. Never spoken. Something that isn't spoken might be what? If something isn't spoken, there's nothing's being spoken. What is the ambiance in the room? If you break this thing...
Oh!
Yes. This is very good. Very good. And it's coughs up a fur ball.
Oh, God.
Wait, what was it?
Silence.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good one.
And it sort of goes around one more time. It goes around you, and it touches you a little bit like cats do. But when it does, it sort of moves you because it's very, very large. And it gets up right in front of your face, like right in front of your face, and says, and blinks its eyes, it's blue. I pass before the sun, yet I make no shadow. What am I? I pass before the sun, yet I make no shadow. What am I? The Sphinx's riddle.
I think I know.
So too.
Air. Or wind.
And it kicks back on its two hind legs and puts the other 2 feet forward and says, very well done, Haro of Naktamun. You've passed the Sphinx's test. I shall award you with that which you seek. And you open up your hand, and suddenly in there is a ring. It's a finely ornate ring made of gold, and it has sort of like
Is it the one ring?
It's the one ring, yeah. So it becomes a ring. It has almost like a circle that's broken in the middle. And give me an arcane check, Haro.
Good luck.
You have some spell casting.
I'm not smart. 8 or 9. -1.
Okay. You know that this is the Ring of Tremors without a doubt. What it does, you won't know until you put it on, if you want to put it on.
Okay. I put on the Ring of Tremors.
You put on the Ring of Tremors. Well, now you have the Ring of Tremors, which nullifies the sand shifting of the sandworms. And on top of that, you have resistance to bludgeoning damage. That should give you 2 resistances, I think, right?
Well, yes, 3. I'm resistant to criticals as well.
Oh, nice. Okay. Very good. So the Sphinx gets up and says, well done, Haro of Naktamun. And Godspeed to you, the Anointed One. Amonkhet will rely on your mind and also your strength. And suddenly,
it was a pleasure meeting you.
As you say that, the Sphinx smiles, and poof, all of you, and Sraja and Razin, as you're talking, you just one blink, and you're talking outside in the desert suddenly. As is Haro, and his weapons are in your hand, Razin.
Young Prince.
You guys will never guess the riddle. It was so easy. He asked me who was the smelliest minotaur in all of Amonkhet. I got it right. It was Razin the whole time. He was the answer to the riddle.
Yes, Prince Haro. So smart. So intelligent.
Can I try to grab Haro's neck?
You need to do it'd be a contested check. So Haro, acrobatics. Razin would be athletics or acrobatics. It's basically that's all it would be.
Yeah, you're so screwed, bro. You're never gonna
He has
get
good
that.
athletics, though. He has really good athletics.
Advantage?
Well, you can have advantage. I rolled an 18 plus 8.
Get wrecked.
So 26.
Okay, I missed.
Okay, Rosin, as he tries to go over to you with your giving him a bunch of sass, I suppose, he gets stuck a little bit in the sand and can't quite reach you as you just fly away backwards.
Oh, Rosin, you know I'm just playing with you, buddy.
And what did the Sphinx give you?
Who gave me this ring? I don't know what it does, but I'm pretty sure it's the Ring of Tremors.
Yes, it is.
Try you identify as Ring of Tremors, without a doubt.
It is the Ring of Tremors. And one day, Haro, when you find a lucky Aven girl, you will have another ring.
Now that Haro has Ring of Tremors,
Yes.
Rosin, it's up to you to lead the group to where the sandworms play.
Lead the way.
Follow me if you want to live.
Okay. I'll follow Saraja.
I'm just slithering in circles.
Okay.
All right, Rosin, lead the
Make
way,
my way
buddy.
toward the sand dunes.
All right. Rosin makes his way through the sand dunes. Up and down some more sand dunes. Rosin, you know where to find these sandworms. They are impressive beasts. You've seen them. You fought them before and didn't end up so well. To give you an idea of what sandworms look like, they are enormous beasts.
6'8" tramplers, right?
Is that it? Oh, yeah, 6'8" trample and first strike.
Oh,
This
no.
is the sandworm.
Oh, that's ugly.
Yeah, they're huge and ugly, and they roam the Cephid sands. And Rosin can tell you a little bit about them if you give me a nature check.
I will tell you all about him. No, I will not.
What'd you roll?
5.
Okay, Rosin remembers they're big and bad.
Ugly.
Yeah, so hit them hard, hit them, kill them before they kill you.
Great.
Kill them before they kill you.
That's some really sound sage advice, Rosin.
All right, I need everybody to give me another Constitution saving throw. As the oppressively hot sun is about a little out over past midday.
Pretty sure I failed this one. 8 plus 4, 12.
10. So if you failed, I failed.
Okay,
18.
18. All right, so both of you, Haro and Taraja, did not make your saves. It'll be for exhaustion. So at least through the end of the day.
Is this bad? Because I didn't pass the other one either.
Oh, yeah. So, Taraja, 2 things for you then. Haro, you'll have disadvantage on ability checks. And Taraja, you have disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is halved.
Oh, no.
Levels of exhaustion as the sun just beats down mercilessly out here in the scorch.
You said disadvantage on ability?
Disadvantage on ability checks? Yeah, so if I have you strength or whatever, yeah. And your speed is halved.
I'll go up to Rosin. Rosin, the sun is getting to me. Can you carry me? If not, I will move very slow.
Let me think about it. No.
We
All right.
will move very slow.
I pick up Saraja and I throw her about like 20 feet in front of us.
Ah!
All right, so Taraja, you pick her up.
Can I do uncanny dodge because I'm a rogue?
Yeah, you can do a dodge. You won't. I assume he doesn't throw you with force.
I don't know. Ask him.
Throw as hard as I can.
As hard as you can.
Not gonna get hurt. There's sand.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So you throw it with your K dodge. You can roll with the punches basically. And as you hit the sand, you just sort of roll, and you're all covered in sand now. It's pretty icky.
And I was already sweating.
And now you have sand everywhere. Yeah.
Rosin, be nice and pick up Sraja.
Yes.
Okay, I'll pick her
One
up.
princess.
Well, we're never going to get to the sandworms if you were going 20 feet.
Okay, I'll pick her up.
Like 15 less.
Okay, with
Half speed, whatever.
With your strength, Rosin, you can easily pick up Sraja and put her around your shoulders, lessening her burden substantially. By the time you arrive at the shifting sands. So, Sraja, I'm actually going to lower that level of exhaustion down to 1 for you because you got the chance to rest.
So just a bit disadvantage on ability.
That's
On
right.
abilities, yeah.
So Rosin holds you on his huge frame, just on the back, really without much issue.
Yes.
And that's it. You arrive at the shifting sands. It looks like it's a large open plain of sand, not really any sand dunes. And you don't seem to see anything or hear anything.
What does the Ion Stone of Insight do that I have?
Increases your wisdom, I think, by +2.
Oh, cool. All right, I was just wondering.
Okay.
All right, so
You're at the
it'll
edge of a
square
dune,
in.
overseeing like a large, very large plain of all flat sand.
Be careful, everyone. This is where they sneak up on you.
Can I do a perception check?
Oh, what are you looking for?
Apparently I'm probably looking for the sandworms.
All right, you can look around and you can see there's no rumbling or anything. You don't need to do a perception roll necessarily.
Oh, I just didn't know if one was like not moving.
I'll let you know if you needed to do anything other than your normal sight.
Okay. Well, what's the play, Rosin? Do we just walk around until we get jumped by one of these worms?
That is the play, Rosin.
The play is that we walk around until we get jumped by one of these worms.
It's harvested.
All right, well, let you lead the way.
All right, so your walking order is going to be Rosin first, and
As you wish, my lord.
And am I on his shoulders still, I guess? I'll just hang
Yeah.
out.
wouldn't be too good for combat, but you're welcome to stay up there if you
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh no, we've gotten there, and you're only.
Oh,
exhausted
yeah, no,
once.
I don't have it anymore. Okay, I get down.
Okay, you sit
I'll
down.
I stand behind Prince Haro, to protect him from all sides.
Protect me from the rear.
Yes, I'm protecting here.
So, Haro, you're in the middle?
Apparently, yes.
Okay. All right, following Rosin, who has hunted these beasts before, you walk a little ways into the sand plain here.
Oh, can I use my well, I'll ask Prince Haro. Prince Haro, I have my snake friend, my familiar, who is also a snake, who has been wrapped around my arm like a bracelet this whole time. This is my snake, whose name is Snoke, and he can look ahead for us, if that is what you wish.
Shraza, I've known you my whole life. I know about your pet snake. If that's what you want to do, then do it. You're the mentor.
Okay, yes. So I put Snoke the snake on the ground to look ahead.
All right. As you put Snoke the snake on the ground, when you do that, like when you place the snake down, the ground begins to rumble. Like you just placed down like 1,000-ton snake.
Oh. Snoke has put on the pounds.
Everybody, be quiet. There's a worm coming.
The grabbing hook shakes, and it begins to sort of become like almost liquefied. The water, the sand around you. But in a little circle around Haro, you guys are on regular sand.
Sweet.
And then suddenly, a giant sandworm leaps up, dives up out of the sand in front of you, and falls right in front of you, ready to make you a bit of a snack. So it's time.
Snack.
Oh, I know I'm a snack. It's okay.
Time for initiative.
Woo!
Okay.
So this is the battle map.
Sweet.
We have, I think it was
Oh my
Roz.
god.
It'll work for now.
We had to kill one sandworm. Why is there two there?
Okay, so as
Surprise.
so as one comes up, another tremor behind you, a second one shoots up. Yes, you're looking for one, but two huge sandworms now flank you. And they roar as they do. And they're eating like literally whatever's in front of their path.
What's the distance of my ring? Because I don't want to go too far away from them. So the sand.
20 feet is the distance where no one where the well it's
20
only
foot 20-foot radius out for me.
Yeah, but
Okay.
now that they're up, and yes, that's fine. But if they go down again, they said that could be a thing. So yeah, 20-foot radius. I should have clarified. Okay, so 2 enormous sandworms. Initiative value, Haro.
12.
12. Straja.
27.
27.
What in the hell? What's your?
I have 11.
Oh, you're a rogue. Yeah, okay.
Rosin.
Yeah.
5.
Okay, no problemo. The order is going to be Saraja.
Naturally.
Yes. A sandworm. Haro. Rosin, and another sandworm.
Okay.
Okay, Saraja, you are up.
Great. I'm going to, protect. Oh, yes.
Sorry, last thing. As the sandworms came up and shifted the sand, a giant, dragon skull emerges from the ground, like in the middle, as the sand sort of parts ways from where they both shot up, and this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So I have to protect the crown prince at all costs.
Mhm.
To do that, I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm going to, for my action, I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Can I interrupt you one more time? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
had in my notes, I forgot to do this, but as the trembling was happening, I was going to give you guys either one action or one bonus action to use before combat began. Because you weren't affected by the shifting sand. So let's do that now. Give me either an action or a bonus action, one or the other, to do before combat starts.
Perfect. So then let's pretend that bonus action, as I was putting Snoke, the snake, on the ground, I quickly pull out my dragon tooth dagger and I coat it with poison as my bonus action.
Got it.
So my dagger's, poison.
Perfect. Okay, and then Haro, you doing anything?
Yes, I cast.
You're not available to fight at this time, but you can do like
I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
do the faith. I think we should AC by +2, right?
Yep.
Okay, and Rosin.
Concentration spell.
I do nothing. I'm joking. I rage.
Oh, he rage!
Yeah!
Okay, all right. So you see Haro do a little bit of handwork there, and he glows for a moment, increasing his defensive capabilities. Saraja quickly gets that little a pouch of poison. She dips her dagger in, giving it a green gleam. And Rosin roars mightily and now is enraged. Okay, Saraja, sorry. You're up now to be in combat.
Sweet. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm still going to do what I was going to do. Okay, so I'm going to cast Mirror Image. So we're going to have 3 Sarajas hanging out.
Okay?
Well, I guess 4 total. So 3 images plus myself.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to have them. So I'm going to conjure up Mirror Image, and then they're going to make sure that they're, around, surrounding Haro, my images.
You can cast them on somebody else, or are they self?
No, I mean, like, I'm just going to have my other images near him to protect him.
Is that a possibility with mirror image?
I think Mirror Image is on you. They don't know. It's like within your space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then they're standing by
It's still really good though. It's fine.
I'm saying there's just. I was gonna put my images around.
Flavor.
Huh?
Can you cast a mirror image on somebody else?
No, that's not what I'm asking.
Itself, yeah. So do you want to put them towards Haro?
I was just gonna say if they could stand near Haro as if they're protecting him.
But also protect you?
David, it's flavor.
And yeah, it's just so it looks like he has a little all like bodyguards.
Okay.
That's what I was.
Sure, let's go for it. So now Haro has the mirror images.
No, not that he's mirror image. I'm mirror image, but my mirror images are standing around him.
Well, they're standing around you, which you're next to me is fine.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yes. Okay, cool. That's what I was trying to say.
All right, you triplicate yourself, and the mirror images looks like hallucinations in the sand. You know, like when you.
Yes. From the lack of
long, they
water.
surround Haro temporarily.
Great.
Okay.
So, and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna. Well, I guess I'm gonna move up towards the guy, towards one of these dudes. I'll move up with that dude.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, but then the mirror images would need to be around me because that would look dumb then.
You're fine.
And then I'm going, then great. For my bonus action, I'm gonna do Shadow Blade.
Okay. So you.
With my, so with my magical abilities, I create a sword of doom and gloom that I will then try to slash at this worm in front of me.
Oh, so you have your dragon tooth dagger in one hand, and the other hand, the shadow blade appears, and it's sort of like you hold it backwards almost. And you can stop with that. So go ahead and roll your hit and damage with the shadow blade.
And so, so it's an 11 to hit.
Yep, whatever it says for shadow blade on there.
Yeah, no, I was saying I rolled, so it hit.
So your 11 was your total.
No, I'm saying that, do I not have to roll to hit it with my...
It's like a normal
That's what I'm saying.
shadow blade. Yeah. So 11 was your total?
Yeah, or, because it rolls it, so... No, wait, what? No, 11 plus... So, no, with advantage, so it was 21 to hit.
21, that hits.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking 11 plus 10 for my attack bonus. Okay, so the Shadow Blade will hit, which gives me... bleep, 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 bleep.
Roger slithers over in a combat stance very low to the ground and slithers through the sand and dunes and creates a shadow dagger in her offhand and strikes.
Shadow clone new Jitsu, and then Jitsu they're all stabbing.
So it's 21 points of psychic, I believe.
Yep, 21 points of psychic damage. All right, and because you have advantage to attack, you can also do your trick attack damage too.
Yes. Which is another extra 4d6 with my trick attack because it hit. So 14.
14 points of damage. Okay, so 35 points of damage as you stab into this, well, really the body of this giant sandworm, and you slash down on it, and it erupts in blood. And you do a good hit.
Yes. Amazing.
Unexpectedly.
And that means I'm going to keep, because I cast Shadow Blade, I'm going to keep it because it's concentration. So I'll keep it as my bonus action. And I think I'm going to back up a little bit.
Okay, yeah. You're taking attack of opportunity if you backed up.
I would. No, I'm going to stay there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, next, the sandworm goes, which is this sandworm here. It jumps up, almost like 60 feet above the ground, and goes to chomp you, Rosin.
Yeah.
So it comes down. All you see is a shadow as the whole mouth comes down. Its first attack that lands misses. So as it comes down, you hit with your strength. You stop like the edge of its mouth and push it forward, causing it to miss with this big bite attack. So it does a secondary bite attack. So that happens, and then it goes to just do a quick snap at you as well. That is a hit. And you are raged, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you'll take half damage because it's piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, you take 35 points of piercing damage, and you can have that.
Round up or down?
Yeesh. Round down.
Down 17.
And finally, Rosin, it turns with its whole body and body slams you, which is this body/tail. Yes, 25. It's also hit.
Jesus.
Rosin, you took 26 points of bludgeoning damage as the beast chomps you at your arm a little bit and then bashes your whole body, sagging you back a little bit into the sand. And you took, what did I say, 26?
26, so 13 total.
13 for you. Okay, and that's all.
Hope you have a lot of hit points.
All right, Haro, you're up.
All right, I'm going to fly here.
Okay, you're going to fly up 30 or up 15, sideways 30?
5, 10, 15, 20. Fly 20, and then up 10.
Got it. Okay.
And then
Haro backs up, gets in the air.
I'm going to fire at this guy over here.
All right.
And then I'm going to do my first attack. I'm going to do sharpshooter, so -5 to hit, but plus 10 damage.
Okay.
It's 25.
25 hits.
So that's 2d6 plus 8 plus 10. So 2d6 plus 18.
All right, and Haro pulls back his legendary bow from Nylea. The bow is encased in fire, as is the arrow, and it releases it with strength and precision.
25 damage.
Okay, it flies and pierces through the face of the creature, causing it to howl.
Nice.
25 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Yay, Prince Haro.
I'll do the same thing with my second attack.
Okay.
23.
Hits. And Rosin, you're after Haro.
9 plus 18, 27 damage. 9 plus 18.
All right, another arrow strikes true as you quickly, in succession, release a bow shot of flaming arrows, magical flaming arrows.
Then my last attack, will be my bonus action. I'll do the same thing, but I'm going to add my arcane shot to it.
Okay. Which arcane?
Heck yeah, first one of the night.
Critical, baby.
Crit on 19 or 20, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I rolled a 20, so I critical with my arcane shot that does an additional 2d6 damage.
Okay, so you roll
Nice.
46, right?
So
46.
46 and double it, plus 18.
Yeah. Okay, the last shot shoots through and hits the sandworm right below its eye socket, and blood just spews out of the sandworm. There's a
Yay,
critical hit.
Prince Haro.
16, 32, plus 18, 50 damage. Damn.
Damage. That was a total of
God.
Wow.
102 damage in that turn.
What? That's wild.
I have a question.
Yes.
I still get action surge, right? I can take an additional action on top of your regular action?
We have no, but it's you can do 2 more attacks, not your bonus attack.
So 2 more attacks, really?
Yes.
Let's just do it, shit.
Okay. So Haro, flying in the air with his wings flapping, is gifted by the gods and has a surge of energy renewal. So he just keeps shooting his bow over and over and over, and the beast doesn't know what's hitting it. It's just arrows flying in.
Dude, 19.
Hit.
Awesome. Critical again, so it's only 2d6 times double.
Okay.
9, 18 plus 18, 36 damage.
Okay. Another critical hit, which pierces the beast.
And then last one is 26. So I hit again, and then that's not a crit. 26 damage.
Another 26 damage, plus the 36 before, 100. Okay. All right. You hit the beast over and over and over, and it's filled with, even though your arrows are small, coming from this powerful bow, they make the beast rear back, and it roars, and like saliva and other guts shoot out. It seems to be bloodied. So, all right. That's Haro's turn. And then Rosin, you are up. You're right next to
Okay, I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna just really go in on this guy.
Okay.
So,
Rosin busts out his lance, which is enormous for his size, and
let me just go through the 5 attacks, and we'll see. We'll go from there. I'll roll down.
okay, sure.
So, the first one's a crit. The second one's a 24 to hit.
Hit.
The third one's a 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay. The fourth one is over 20 to hit.
Hit.
And the fifth one's a 16.
That is a hit, but the 13 is not unless you want to use your inspiration.
I don't have any, so.
You haven't given any inspiration to anybody but me.
I gave you 2, and I gave both them 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
Yeah. Watch your
so you
tape.
do have an inspiration, Rosin. You want to use it?
do it.
Sure, I'll use it. Nope.
Okay, so
Yeah.
4 hits are successful. No
Wait,
crits.
it was a 14 to hit.
That's a miss.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Lame.
4 of them hit, so as Rosin does just this huge creature, he jumps up with his spear and crawls up with the beast and just hits it with one hand with this huge spear, just bashing through it.
Okay, let's see here.
Piercing through, I should say. And yeah, 4 hits.
The first attack.
You got no 19 or 20s on those?
I got 1.
Yeah,
Oh, you got
first one.
hit?
That was a crit.
Okay, good. So you roll 3d12 on that one.
It's actually 1 extra damage dice.
Even with your savage attacker?
On criticals, you double the damage.
No, but he has savage attacker, like orcs have. He's a minotaur. He has an extra die when he crits.
So you add an extra die, and then it still doubles.
Okay,
It's
but
3D, if you crit, it's 3d12. It's basically that.
okay, 3d12, and
you crit-
And
then
then you double the damage of that roll. So
And
if
then
it's
2d6.
3d12s,
No. Haro, let me explain real quick. He does 1d12 with his weapon. He crits, he doubles that die, so you'd roll 2d12, right? But he has savage crits as his race bonus, so he rolls an extra d12.
okay. So yeah,
I
3d12
also
with the
roll an
damage.
extra. Do I also roll an extra d6 for each hit?
Because you're flaming gauntlets, yes.
Yeah. Okay,
All die damage is doubled.
Yes.
cool.
So 3d12 plus 2d6. Plus
Okay,
for the
Math.
first attack.
so we've got.
So just like Haro's weapon became a lit, Rosin's enormous gauntlets, which are curved and ornate with like the images of gods, also light his spear on fire as he goes down and erupts in flame.
Mm-hmm.
It's 29 damage for the first hit.
Okay? With all the d12s and stuff?
Yeah, 3d12, and then
Plus 2d6 plus your strength bonus?
plus 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to re-roll the 1, right?
Roll 1s and 2s, yeah. That's a fighter, good weapon fighting thing.
31.
31? Okay. First hit?
Okay, and the second hit is gonna be.
Really nice.
31.
Okay, and the 31. Wow.
And then the third one misses.
Mm-hmm.
Downstairs in the closet.
And that's a 24.
24.
Jackson's room against the wall behind the chair.
And then the last one is 20.
20. All right, that's 60, about roughly 100 damage.
105 damage, man.
Yeah,
Nice.
Wow.
5 damage.
Sorry about that. Lots of dice.
That's okay. Between the fighter barbarian, right? And so he stabs through this giant worm. Does a substantial substantial amount of wounds on them, like side to side to side. Goes back down to the ground after he completes that, and that's your turn, right?
That is correct.
And then if that worm attacks anybody but you, it's a disadvantage, I think.
Sweet.
That is true.
Ancestral Guardian, I think, or Ancestral.
That is correct.
All right. Then we have the second sandworm at the top here. Which, Saraja, it attacks you.
Well, but I'm assuming because Haro has flown in the air that my duplicates would be around me, though, right?
They are around you, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Just checking.
The duplicates, if you get hit, they can hit the duplicates.
Yeah.
Right? So the first thing it does, it comes down, its giant maw comes down to bite at you, which it does successfully. So go ahead and roll for your...
Yeah, I gotta roll for the... survive through to... no, it hits a duplicate.
It's a duplicate, so it does no damage.
Because I rolled a 9, so it hits a duplicate.
Okay.
So now I have 2.
Well, David, what did you roll to hit?
What I rolled to hit? 22.
Okay, yeah, so it hits the duplicate. It's the duplicate's AC is 10 plus her dex mod.
Which is, so the AC is 10, or 16 total. Yeah, okay, goodbye, duplicate.
Okay, so it goes down, and you slither away as it chomps down to duplicate, and if you could tell, he pretty upset. But
mouthful of sand.
Comes back, yeah, exactly, just mouthful of sand, and then it keeps going and drills into the ground a little bit, and comes up again below you. Maw at you. Unfortunately, that's a miss as you're quickly out of the way.
Well, unfortunately for him, not for me.
That's true. You're already out of the way. You've already quickly slithered out of the way as he comes up into gapes into nothing. As he falls, the last thing he does, he summons below all of you. Suddenly, there's a torrent of earth that shoots up in elemental damage. So everyone needs to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, so wait, I have evasion.
So
when I'm subjected to an area effect, I only take
half or none.
Half or none.
Yep. So dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm 15 feet in the air. Does it affect me?
Yeah, it does. It goes up about 50 feet conically.
Okay. Okay.
I still have disadvantage though on ability checks, right?
Correct. Yes, you roll 2d20s, take the lowest. Or you do as well.
I can't roll really much lower than a 2, so.
So, oh my god, I rolled a 2 as well. So an 8 is my lowest.
13 for me.
13, Rosin.
12.
12.
I lied. It's not 13. It's 10.
10. Okay, you all take full damage from earth damage.
But I'll take half. Okay, yeah.
You take half, yeah, automatically, Roger, correct. So even though you weren't ready for it, you were still ready for it somehow.
Still born ready.
Yeah. All right, so it's gonna be 21 points.
Total?
Earth damage, yes.
So am I rounding down or up?
You would round down.
So I'll take 10?
Yes, but Rosin would take full damage because it's not slashing or piercing, obviously.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the sandworm's full turn. So back to the top, Sraja.
Great.
So this sandworm's already, again, bloodied. Been pretty battered already.
Yeah. So this dude that I'm in front of, I'm going to whip out my dragon tooth dagger that's already been poisoned, or that has like the poison coated on it, and attack.
Okay, roll the hit.
With that, 23.
That hits.
Great. So I'm rolling 1d4, 1 plus 8, so 9, and 14.
Don't forget to add your total dex or your plus.
19.
David?
Yeah.
Does a 17 hit it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to add my polearm master feat into the next one because I would have gotten an attack opportunity when he entered my range.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I'm just going to add it into the damage.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
What did you say about my dex or something?
Just add all your bonuses. You're good. You're good. You got it.
Yeah, okay, so it's 28 points of damage.
28 points of damage, and that's with the poison and your plus.
Yeah, poison and acid. Oh, I didn't mark which was which. Is that
That's okay. He doesn't have vulnerabilities any really, so you're fine.
Great.
Or resistance.
So 28.
Okay, your poison dagger shoots into him, and green splurt fires off through its body and damaging him. So
Cool. And then for my for my bonus attack, I'm gonna then keep out I had concentration on the shadow blade as my bonus action. Slash at his underbelly with my shadow blade.
perfect. Go ahead.
Let's see if it hits. 21.
21 hits.
Sweet. So got 2 of these dudes. 3. 14 psychic damage.
14 psychic damage.
Yes, plus 40. Oh yeah. Okay. So, yeah. And then for my little Snoke the Snake, he will use his help action on me, so I can do my trick attack.
Okay, do it.
Which adds another 4d6 damage.
Another 46 damage. It does. Yes.
Okay. 6, 7, 8. So another 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage is all it took. So your first attack slices him and poisons him, and as he sort of trembles a little bit and begins to fall down like towards you. So as he does, you get your shadow blade out quickly, and you use your whatever power to shoot up, and you slash through. And the next thing anybody sees is as the sandworm sort of falls to the ground and kicks up all this dust, you fly through up above it, like you jump through above it, slashing your way through his whole body, and you fall as you defeated him.
Yes.
Well, you and Haro defeated him. So,
yes, Prince Haro.
All right, and that sandworm. Whoopsies. All right, that sandworm is gone. So I think this is the one that takes its action now.
Correct.
Yes.
All right, Rosin, it's attacking you because it has no choice. It continues to bite at you, frenzied that its companion has been slain. The first one, it tries to chomp at you and does not. The second one is a hit, the second chomp. It's 31 points of piercing damage, so half of the
no.
And then finally, he's going to do his body slam as well as a follow-up. And that is a miss. So as it tries to body slam, it's already wounded. You put your arms out and you stop it and get pushed back into the sand. And now it is Haro's turn.
Right.
How you doing, Rosin?
I'm fine.
He's doing good.
Oh, because he's a barbarian. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, he's only taking 45 damage, something like that. 50 damage. All right, so I'll fly straight up in the air, holding my Euphixes up above my head as I fly farther up in the air. And as I do that, I gain 1d6 plus 5 hit points.
Oh,
So,
right, yeah.
9 hit points.
Okay.
And then
Regenerative green power as in his turn.
I aim down at the worm and attack him with my first bow attack. I'm going to use my sharpshooter ability
Okay.
to do an additional 10 damage.
Gar flies higher and higher in a spiral, and when he gets to his optimal height, he shoots off 3 bow hits.
17.
It's a hit. Then Rosin, you'll be up next.
So, 24 damage.
Okay.
My second attack, I will use my last arcane shot of the day. 20 to hits.
That's a hit.
10, 20, 38 damage.
Wow. Okay, that's also a hit.
38 damage. My last attack. I'm gonna use my inspiration. It was a 13.
Okay.
18.
That's also a hit.
And so my last attack, I do for 22 damage.
22 damage. All right, that puts the beast, all 3 shots, pierce through completely. It's almost like you did with the target back in Nocturne. Pierces through its hide and just shower guts and blood everywhere around Rosin. Rosin, the beast has almost been defeated. It's your turn.
Well, because he's starting to kind of go, he's starting to kind of wobble. Okay, so the first time I slash at him, he kind of wobbles out of the way. And then I slash at him again, and he kind of wobbles out of the way. And then I take the butt of my my spear, and I hit him.
Okay, roll. You hit it? Oh, you already rolled the hit?
Yeah, because there's a lot.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's going to be a total of... So...
Is it more?
4 damage.
54 damage? I thought the first one's not hit. Or, what?
Hold on.
Oh,
yeah, he hit with all 3.
Ah, gotcha. Sorry. So as it's quavering from all these bow hits, you're below it, and you can see its giant maw, and you just pierce through its mouth, and then pierce through its mouth again, and it kind of puts its head down a little bit. And the last hit is you jump and hit it with the blunt end of your lance, and crush its entire head down.
Nice.
It falls to the ground, defeated.
Yay, Prince Haro!
Okay, both sandworms, one more than you needed, has been defeated.
Woo!
They're lying there, just their mouths wide open.
I take my spear, and I start to dig into its skull a little bit, and I pull out a piece of its tongue, and I say, "This makes good cooking."
It's probably not far from the truth.
And you put it in your bag.
I put it in my bag.
All right, very good. Haro?
Oh, well, let's get back to the castle and let's enjoy our feast. I need to get back to Bahiti.
The castle.
Okay. As Haro comes down from his flight to reunite with you guys, you, Sraja and Rosin, notice something had suddenly appeared around his left arm.
Prince Haro, hold still. May I touch your secret?
Sentence wisely.
The Crown Prince's arm?
Sure.
Okay, I'll slither over to him and look at his arm.
Yes, Raja, give me a arcane check.
Okay. Wow, nat 20. Plus
Nat 20?
Yeah,
Okay.
24. I know everything.
You identify this as the cartouche of strength. Indicates he has passed his trial.
Prince Haro. This is the cartouche?
Cartouche.
Carthage.
Cartouche. It is the cartouche of
The bracelet.
strength. You, and I put one hand to his head and one hand to his heart, have passed. We are so proud.
I knew you could do it, kid, but I didn't really know. But you did it.
You
We
have
did it,
connected. You're how generous. We did it, yes.
I mean, technically, I didn't kill either of the worms, so really, why don't you guys have this cartouche of strength?
No. It is for the prince.
What makes me so special?
Should we tell him?
Interesting. You asked an astute question, young
Well, I didn't even
prince.
kill the damn worms, and I still got it. It makes no sense.
I think it's
What's the
time
point
to tell him, Shraja. We need to tell him.
Yes. You do the honors.
Inspiration for all of you, by the way.
Yes.
Haro, you may wonder why I devoted my life to working in a palace. Well, the answer is
My mom paid you really good? I don't know.
No, you fool boy. You are the chosen one.
We love you, Haro.
You
You are the chosen one.
You and you alone are meant to destroy.
Nicole,
The
the god Pharaoh, who has been.
God Pharaoh.
Rosin doesn't know what he's talking about. Who
Not
has
join
been.
him, you'll destroy him.
It has been prophesied that there would be a chosen one who would destroy the god Pharaoh. And we believe.
Nico Bolas?
Yes, that it is you. And that is why Rosin and I have devoted our lives to training you.
How am I gonna kill an ancient evil dragon? That's nothing compared to these worms. That doesn't even make sense.
But it is you. You are the chosen one.
You've got it in you.
What, because I have fancy equipment to use and I'm really strong because of it?
Because you can fly, you will have the high ground.
He's a dragon that's like centuries and centuries and centuries old. He can also fly.
At the same time, when you guys are trying to pep up Haro, you hear in the background a giant explosion, followed by another one, and another, and lightning crackles. And you turn to see a dark storm swirling around Noctimoon. It looks like your mother and your home are under a severe attack.
Queen Mother!
Bahiti!
Must save them.
We start running back towards the city.
Okay. Just to let you know, Haro, the cartouche of strength you have gives you +2 to all your stats and resistance to slashing.
Oh, so I'm pretty much a barbarian, is what you're telling me?
All right. As you, I assume, make haste back to Noctimoon, before you leave the spot you're in, Saraja, you notice something on the ground by Haro's feet as he sort of turns to look at what's happening in Noctimoon.
I go to look at it closer.
All right. It looks like a box of some sort, a box with sigils.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
A box with sigils.
Sorry.
You can't seem to read it or understand it. It's not anything from like this plane. You don't even know. But did you give me an arcane check? But you can give me an advantage.
Oh crap! I forgot I was doing disadvantage on the.
You don't need to anymore. You know. Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll get to that in one more second here.
12.
12. Okay.
Unless I can use inspiration to roll again.
That's all you really need to know, and you can't really tell much about the box anyway.
Yeah.
Your magical senses tell you that this can be used to cast a single portal spell. You don't know to where, but only that the amount of magic contained to cast this portal spell would be enough to transport one person and one person.
Fascinating. I know now what I must do.
And one person alone with this box.
I grab the box and I put it in my pouch and I whisper to Snoke, "Keep it safe and secret."
It's okay. And you have this strange box now in your possession. As you all make your way hurriedly to your home, the only home in Noctimoon in all of Amonkhet, which is currently engulfed in flames. Okay, one more thing happened also in Haro when you took that cartouche. You and all your allies were healed as if they had a long rest.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, I get my special attacks back. Yay!
So, as in we get our spell slots back too?
Yep.
Sweet. Okay,
Everyone good?
ready to rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you update my AC? I have a
22, right? Oh, 23 now, right?
It's 21 right now. I don't know if it's 10 minutes has passed yet.
By the time you get back to Noctimoon, yes, it would have passed. So
Okay, so I'll have a 21 AC.
if you guys, okay, that's perfect. Okay. You make haste to the desert directly back to Noctamoon. At which point, you quickly see a terrible power and force looming above the city.
It's the God Pharaoh.
You got it.
It's Nicol.
Bolas.
Nicol, it's a dragon.
I know. He's a dragon. We're going to fight him.
You see above Noctamoon, Nicol Bolas.
Very, very bad idea.
The enormous dragon god, Nicol Bolas. He was the ultimate evil of all the planes of magic, including this one. And Saraja and Rajan, it's as you feared, pretty much all your life, and all the citizens of Noctamoon feared equally. It is the time. It is the hour of devastation, where Amonkhet was foretold to be conquered and destroyed, which is exactly what you told Haro.
Mm-hmm.
So you see Nicol Bolas above the city with his full power. It's incredible energy, sending purple meteors flying down, hurling around the city, causing untold devastation, just destruction everywhere. All buildings are exploded, blown up, crumbling, even the palace, your home. Also, in concert with Nicol Bolas, is hordes of dragons flying and swooping down into the city. Huge red dragons, showering it with fire. And it's not all, but those undead you destroyed earlier, swarms of them, hordes, absolute hordes, thousands, have already breached the city gates and are swarming into the city, killing everybody in their path. And as they bite people in Noctamoon, they also immediately rise up and become zombies themselves. So the city guard and the Magi are completely overwhelmed. But at that time, you see, remember those gods are roaming around the city? They rise up. So a couple gods rise up from Noctamoon itself. Kefnet, which is one over here, Hazaret and Ronas, they rise up and begin to help defend Noctamoon against Nicol Bolas. But for some reason, even though they're gods as you know them, their power doesn't seem to compare at all to Nicol Bolas, and all they can do is keep the devastation at bay rather than repel it. So, what would you like to do?
I'll look to Haro and Haro, this is what was foretold. You are the chosen one, but you must stay safe.
What's the point of being the chosen one if I don't try to do anything about it?
He is ready, Razin.
He is ready. My boy, let's go kill us a dragon lord.
Okay, you gonna enter the city then?
Yes. I'm gonna have Snoke slither ahead of us and kind of mark the path that we can go on with the least devastation through the roads.
You can see through Snoke, and you can find your way through less hordes of zombies and dragons that are attacking the city, and you make your way through the city as close as you can, the fast path you can to get to the palace, I assume. And as you do, there are some undead, but easily chop through them or throw fireballs, whatever you got to do to get through. You finally reach the palace, and you can see all the steps above you. But it's not your mother that greets you, but rather Nicol Bolas himself, or at least an illusion, appears right before you, Haro, the dragon god. So when the sky is still shooting down fireballs and raining all sorts of hell, but a figure of him approaches right in front of you.
Oh no.
His voice thunders, and he grins directly at you, Haro. He's looking at you. He says, "Oh, it is you, boy, the so-called Anointed One."
Anointed one? What? I'm just gonna be king when my mom dies.
So you also don't even believe your own idiotic prophecies of Noctamoon that say that you puny hawk person, will bring peace to these lands. But look at the destruction around you. I will rule this plane, not you. You shall see it crumble to ash.
Are the rest of the planeswalkers here yet, or they haven't arrived yet?
You don't see anybody. Just a bunch of undead and yeah.
Oh man. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm about to get my ass kicked.
I slither next to Haro. How dare you speak to the crown prince that way?
Nicobolas just laughs.
What do you want with Amonkhet anyways? What are we to you? You could be anywhere, do anything. Just leave us be.
Power, Haro! The Anointed One, power. That is all I want. Enough talk. Glory Bingers, destroy the boy. He phases out. This illusion phases out, and you just see Nicobolas still up in the air, causing destruction, and 2 Glorybringer fire dragons dive down from the sky to assault you, out for the Anointed One's blood. So, this is going to be another fight.
Oh.
As 2 dragons of Nicobolas' own design, almost part of him in a way, swoop down, and they roar at you, and fire comes out of their mouths. Initiative.
Sorry, my cats are going crazy, dude.
They're into it, huh?
Dude, they just chase each other up the cat tree, and one's literally like on the ceiling. Oh shoot! I'm sorry. Okay, initiative.
Yep.
Wow.
19.
19, Haro. 2 for Rosin.
30?
Wait, isn't your initiative bonus supposed to be your dex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have my initiative as +0.
Oh, weird. Okay, that's wrong.
Well, I'm 7.
7. Okay.
Hello.
Not much better.
All right. Yeah, my bad. Didn't have enough time to proof check those.
Oh wait! My initiative went up. It's not 19. It's 20.
It's 20.
Yeah, because my dex is +6 now instead of +5.
Okay. And so these Glorybringer dragons, they're going to be, the initiative is going to be Saraja,
Great.
Haro, both dragons, and Rosin.
Okay.
All right, so right now these dragons, this one here is on the streets, and this one here is on some buildings.
Can I rage?
No, not until your turn.
Okay.
with the amount of shit going on, to say the least, you weren't really too focused.
Please? Sorry. Assume that my dagger still poisoned, or would I have to recode it? Probably.
You need to recode it. Whenever you use it, it needs to be recoded. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Should I go?
You're up.
I want to do. I just don't know if this is gonna work on a dragon or not. I want to cast Sapping Sting.
Okay.
Dragons have a high intelligence, so if it's an intelligence,
It's a Constitution save.
Okay, that can work. Yeah.
it might work. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try it. It's this one that's like the closest to me. Here.
Okay. Either
This
one.
dragon?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Sapping Sting, which is basically sapping the vitality out of a creature. They need to do a Constitution save.
11, and your spell saving would be it's successful.
It is?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so he takes 2d4 necrotic, and he'll fall prone.
Oh, good. So any melee people that attack him are going to get an advantage all their hits. So, which one did you do? The top or bottom one?
The top one. So he'll take 4 points of necrotic.
4 points of necrotic damage. Okay.
And he falls prone. Yeah, the top one.
Prone. So the Saraja puts out her hand, and it seems to be like taking out like almost like the soul of this dragon, who sort of slumps down for a moment while she does that, taking the necrotic damage and prone. So If melee can attack it for advantage, range will be a disadvantage if you attack it.
Great. I'm going to, as my bonus action, so I'll move towards him, the one that's prone.
Yep, you can do that. You slither up and you do a quick jump using your tail, basically, your muscles there to propel yourself up onto the building, and you can attack this guy at advantage with your Shadow Blade if you want to do that.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going to do. So for my bonus attack, I'm going to use my Shadow Blade. I whip out my Blade of Gloom and Doom, and I will attack him.
All right. Advantage, and you'll get your...
Oh, I rolled a nat 20, so it crit.
Oh my God, she's gonna
Wow.
Listen, you're gonna roll 48 for the Shadow Dagger, and you're gonna roll 8d6 for your sneak attack.
Wow. Plus 8 psychic, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, one more time.
You're gonna 48, and then
86.
86. Yeah. So Saraja, after sapping this dragon, goes up there and it's not even paying attention as she goes in for a vital hit on its side, piercing with a Shadow Blade all the way deep in.
Okay, let me start rolling.
Okay, and then Haro, you're up next.
Yep.
10. 15. And then, so I'm going to do that. And then I also get, with my snake's help attack, I'm going to be able to do my trick action. Because that attack hits, so I'm going to do an extra 46 damage.
That's the 86 I was talking about.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that doubles. Any dice are double in the critical.
Oh, great. Okay, so I'm doing 42 points of damage.
Okay, you pierce this dragon who it's already down, and it moves off to the side, trying to evade your huge hit. So, good.
Did you add your 8 damage as well, Julia?
Oh, no. So 42 plus 8, so 50.
Okay, 50 points of...
Thank you. No, I did not.
Nice with the trick.
So 50. Yeah, and then I'm going to go back. I'm going to go in front of Haro.
Okay, so Saraja with
there.
10, 15, 20. He can move 35. So, yeah, since he's prone, I'm going to say he won't be able to attack you back, so you can jump out.
Cool. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think that's, that's my turn.
Okay, and you flip back down and slither your way there. Okay, Haro, you're up.
All right, if
Up on prone.
30 feet straight up.
Okay.
First attack,
Okay.
sharpshooter, so +9 to hit, 21.
Which one are you attacking?
The one that Julia is, or sorry, not Julia, Siraj has been attacking.
That one is prone, so you have disadvantage on range attacks.
You have disadvantage on prone?
Yeah, melee is disadvantage. Melee is advantage on prone, and range is disadvantage on. Yeah, right, Rosin.
Yep.
All right, I'll take the other one instead. I didn't realize that.
That's fine.
Right. So it takes 7 plus 19, 26.
All right. As you begin flap in the air and begin pegging this dragon, parts
second
piercing
attack. Is 25 to hit.
Okay.
It does 9 plus 19,
27.
27 again.
Okay.
My third attack, 21 to hit.
Okay.
The 7 plus 19, 26.
26.
And then extra, I'll do my action surge.
Okay.
Oh.
Non-stop barrage. It is arrows.
Yeah. 23 to hit.
Okay.
Does wow. 30 damage, 11 plus 19.
Okay.
Then my final attack, I will use my special attack to do an additional 2d6 damage.
Which arcane shot is that?
It's the
Bursting arrow?
bursting arrow.
Okay, so the last shot, he holds it for a little bit longer and lets go, and when it hits, it does like an explosion around it.
22 to hit.
A detonation of, okay, that's a hit.
5, 8, 7, 15, 19, 34 damage.
All right, wow. All right. The dragon just takes shot after shot after shot through its back, unknowing it was going to receive this kind of fury from Haro, who's trying to reach his mother and home. And it takes a lot of damage.
Way too much damage.
Yeah, no, it's about 99 points of damage. No, wait, 60. Sorry, I should have the math. 135 points of damage.
Jesus.
Roughly.
I think this is the most math I've done since high school.
Okay. Oh, that's it for you. And
Yay, Prince Haro!
dragon is up. So the dragon that you wounded, Haro, is going to fly up and just start attacking you with all its attacks. So it flies up
21 AC.
20. Oh, yeah, that's right. You didn't use that. Okay.
Do they have a 10-foot reach?
Only with the wings, I think.
He enters my attack of opportunity range.
Yes, let's just say he does. Well, because he flew up in the air, but we'll say he dove down up. So yeah, you would be able to hit him, especially because you have a 10-foot range in your spear. So as he goes past you, try to get to Haro, you can stab up.
Attack its feet, like in Monster Hunter.
Dun, 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 dun.
Only a 13, so I probably don't hit.
Oh no! Yeah.
Use your inspiration.
You have inspiration.
Sure. What the fuck? 14.
Oh no! Unfortunately,
Oh, well.
it came in too quick. It just dove through, and as you tried to pierce up, it's already gone. So you just swipe up into the air. So Haro.
So 21 AC.
Yeah. Oh my god! I did the first two. Both the claws were a hit. The bite was a miss, and the wing attacks were a hit.
What kind of attacks are they?
The first two are slashing, so 2 claw hits, and the last one is with the wings. I think it's considered bashing or bludgeoning.
Okay. So I have resistance to everything.
Okay, that's fine.
Nice.
Well, literally. Fire, bludgeoning, piercing, and bashing.
You're the chosen one.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, first claw is 20 points of slashing.
Okay,
Second claw is 22 points of slashing.
great.
And the wing attacks, it sort of like twirls around and hits you with both the wings. That was 29 points.
Fantastic.
What?
I said
Oh,
fantastic.
Okay, 28 points of bashing damage, so I don't know.
I got 22 hit points left.
Yeah, it was like 60 something total.
57.
Oh, nice, there you go. All right, and so all of Haro's training and trial equipment has come to come together to make it so the blow was not fatal.
Is he not prone anymore? Sorry, the
No,
other
it's his
dragon.
turn. It's his turn.
Oh.
It's his dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it's the dragon's turn. So he's able to get up and fly forward.
Lame.
When he does, he's still in there. These two are both in the air now, and this dragon breathes fire on all 3 of you. So I need all you give me a dexterity saving throw. And Haro, you also have resistance to fire, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do.
I'm at advantage because I have danger sense.
Oh, good, yeah.
You said
21.
dexterity.
The 20.
20, okay, that's half damage.
22.
22, and then Haro, if you get half, you take 0.
Yeah, 21.
21? Okay, so I think you would... Oh, no, you don't take 0, you take a quarter.
Take quarter. Half and half again.
Yeah, okay, sorry. All right, so it begins to breathe fire, sweeps from left to right. Engulfing a lot more of the area in flames right now. 42 points of fire damage.
42. Okay, wait. If I got a 22, do I take half?
You take 0 damage because of your uncanny dodge. If you make it, you take 0.
Oh! Yeah, I did make it. Okay. Wow.
So,
You're right.
quickly evade before it even knows it's even doing an attack. You take 0. Haro, you take
11.
Yeah, 11. Rosn, you only take half then, right? Because you made your save, so you take 21 points of fire damage.
Julia, roll a 20-sided dice and tell me what you roll.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Saraja.
A 2?
Okay, you didn't roll a 1. That's what matters. Okay, good.
Okay, great.
Okay,
You're
around you,
deciding my fate.
Oh no.
the fire around you spreads as well when that goes off. So that's both of them. Rosin, you are up. Rosin, right now, both of the dragons are out of your reach from the ground. You'd have to jump up onto a building.
Okay, I'll jump up onto a building and rage.
See, if Rage as he jumps up onto the building, I need you to give me an athletics check, please. At advantage because you're raged, of course.
Okay.
You jump up.
28.
Okay, you jump up, you squat down a little bit, and you jump up almost like using your leg muscles. Jump up and land on the building, and land on top of it, and the roof sort of splays out a little bit. Sorry, did you want to attack this one or this one? The top one or the bottom one? This one's been wounded by Haro a lot more.
Bottom one.
Bottom one? Okay, so you now on the rooftop, and you can hit it with your spear now.
Okay, I am going to reckless attack.
All right, so your first attack will be at advantage.
No, actually, sorry, action surge. Excuse me.
You're not going to reckless attack?
No.
Okay.
I can't stack those, can I?
Of course you can. Reckless attack makes it so your first hit will be at advantage.
It says you gain advantage on melee weapon attack rolls during this turn.
Correct.
Yeah.
So is that all of the attacks?
Oh, all the attacks. Let's ask Bjornos.
Yes, it's reckless attacks gives you advantage on all your attacks, and then you take they get attacks against you, I think.
Okay, hold on. Here's what it says. When you make it's just your first attack on your turn. Here it is.
But then it says read the whole thing.
No. When you make your first attack, you can do it so as recklessly. All attacks for the rest of your turn, if they're melee weapon attacks, have advantage.
You could attack 5 times at advantage, yes, if you reckless attack.
Well,
but all attacks against you for the rest of this round, or until your next turn, also have advantage.
That's amazing. So if you want to do that, Rosin, it's like a double-edged sword. You would roll 5 times at advantage each time, so you have a
Finish him.
double chance to crit on each.
I can't roll 5 because I use my bonus action to rage. So it's 4.
So 4 attacks.
I'm gonna do that. I'm
All
a reckless
advantage.
attack and action surge.
So remember, 19 or 20 crits that you're a champion fighter.
You are the
Okay.
champions, my friends.
So
No
do I
crits.
have to re-roll all of them at advantage? How does that work?
Advantage, you take the highest of the 2, whatever you want.
You
Oh,
roll
that's
2
right.
dice, whatever's higher.
16.
So reckless attack with action surge. So Rosin just, as he jumps up in a rage, and he...
So I got 3 18s.
it's all
and-
hit, yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one was a 20. So
To total, right, to hit?
yeah, to hit.
Yes, all 4 hit. Oh, that's too bad. 6 attacks, no 19 or 20.
I know.
That's a bummer. All right,
Bummer.
roll your damage. You hit them all.
Okay.
He's enraged because they attacked his prince.
And his hometown, the only town.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay, 4 attacks. Let's see here. Wait, will the fire damage do half damage to them?
Shit, yes.
Probably.
Okay. Sorry, so much math.
That's okay.
Okay, we got let's start with, I'll give you the fire damage last. So the first 3 attacks do a total of sorry,
The math is
54 damage, and then the fire damage separately would be
Now it's just for 3 attacks? You didn't hit all 4?
oh shit, I have one more. Yeah, you're right.
So 4 fire damage. Is it 46?
Mm-hmm.
So what's your 46 roll?
It's a 9.
Okay.
And
Got
then
it.
roll your 1d12 one more time and add your strength modifier to it.
So that'd be a 20. That'd be another 19 damage.
Okay, got it. And that was for all 4 of your hits total, right?
Yeah, except I'm giving you the fire damage last.
Okay. All right. So
Which is going to be a total of
67. All right, got it.
16 fire damage total.
So, all right. So, 81 points. Okay.
Nice.
Sorry, y'all.
Roughly, I'm doing this as fast as I can in my head. So the
Me
damage
too.
is good enough. So,
Yeah,
all
if
right.
you just got out numbers, I'll do the math.
Yeah. All right. So in his rage, fury, every single hit is super potent. As you pierce through the belly of this beast, and it roars flames in pain. I think that's your whole turn, right, Rosin?
That is my whole turn, but if he tries to attack anybody else but me,
That's
he's at
right.
disadvantage, and they have advantage on, or they have resistance.
That's right. He falls down. The dragon falls down to the ground, very weakened. So,
Sweet.
okay. Next up, we're back at the top.
Which is me.
Yep. So the one at the bottom here is very weakened,
Yeah.
and this one is not as much.
Sweet. So I'm going to go towards the one at the bottom. As I'm running over to him, I'm going to use my bonus action to coat my dragon tooth dagger in poison again.
Okay.
So I'm running, sticking it in the little pouch with poison, dipping it in. Great.
You're slithering.
Huh?
Slithering mostly.
Yeah, slithering. And I'm going to attack him with that dragon tooth dagger.
Okay.
That's my plan.
All right. You have managed to hit if you use your snake buddy.
Well, I got a 25.
That hits.
All right. Do I need that? Oh, okay. So I don't need his help. So 25 to hit. So I'm going to do 5, 10. Okay. 17. Oh. Lame. 22 points of damage.
Points of damage. Okay.
Mixed between acid and poison. He's been
already hurt
poisoned.
substantially. So you have the finishing blow. How would you like to
Whoa!
do that?
Oh wait, and so even without the trick attack?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So I'm slithering up to him and I'm taking my dragon tooth dagger, and I'm looking him right in the eye and I say, "For the Queen Mother!" And I stab it through its eyeball and I
All right.
twist it and rip its eyeball out.
Wow. It shoots out dragon blood and it his head falls sideways to the ground. You have defeated the first dragon.
And I have an eyeball.
You do. Yeah. You pluck it out.
Yes.
It's on your dagger.
And I think
I shout over to her, "Those are good eating too!"
so what I'm gonna do now is have my snake, because I didn't use him, have him slither over to Haro so he can do the help attack for Haro, so Haro has advantage.
Haro's flying like 30 feet up in the air.
Oh no, never mind, I'm not doing. Can I throw the snake in the air?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
as a
do
whip?
that. Okay. Yeah. You'll need a.
So I look at Snake and I go, "Fly, you fools!" And then I throw the snake in the air, and hopefully I'm like, "Haro, look out!" And
All
hopefully
right.
he'll catch him.
We need to do probably something related to an attack or I guess just dex probably. Give me dex with proficiency.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. 18.
That'll work.
Laptop's about to die. Be right back.
Oh no. Yeah, 18.
Oh, you fling of Snooky the snake up at Haro and it
Yippee-ki-yay!
whirls around whatever pendant you can grab on like an arm, and now you'll have advantage on his next attack.
Sweet.
The Snooky the snake.
Snooky the snake.
Slippery.
All right, one down, and now Haro, it's your turn.
I heal 9 hit points at the start of my turn.
Okay.
And then I go to attack with advantage.
Okay.
I'm going to use my special attack to do an additional 2d6 damage, the blast. 19.
That's a hit. Your first shoot and the impact explodes in its face as it rears back.
Oh.
Thanks to Snoke.
No.
19 plus 19, 38 damage.
Okay. Wow.
Second
Another
attack. Critical.
Okay.
So second attack does 6, 7, 13, 23, 32 damage.
32 damage. Okay, you pretty much, so the critical shot him through the skull, and he's as he's sort of like flying down. So your last hit, if it hits, could be the
My
hit.
last attack.
Finish
Here, I
him.
use inspiration.
Oh,
No.
I rolled 2. 17 plus 9, 26.
that's a hit. I mean, even if your minimum is like what, 10?
My minimum is no, my minimum's 21, which I
Oh, you use
rolled.
your sharpshooter.
I actually
okay.
rolled the minimum.
All right, where's your shot go?
All right, so my last shot, I shoot it like straight into the side of the head, like by the eye.
Okay, so he pulls his bow, and the last shot, in his rage, hits the beast, pierces through its thick skull, comes right out and sticks into a building as the dragon falls to the ground, defeated. And both the dragons explode in fire.
Oh, man. We just have to do that like 500 more times, guys.
Mm-hmm.
As Haro says that, you see about 8 more dragons that have rallied towards your position. So it doesn't seem like you'll be able to get anywhere.
This is the moment, I think, DM.
You tell me. Things are looking pretty bleak, and you know that at this point, the hour of devastation is pretty much past. It's almost to its limit, so it's probably not a great sign.
We call out if anybody can hear us. Is the Queen Mother safe? Is she safe?
All you hear is zombies.
I slither over to Haro and I pull Rosin with me so he can stand in front of us. Haro, I found this in the deserts after you defeated the sandworms. I think your story is not over, but you cannot stay here. There's more to come, but we cannot join you. And I hand him the box that I found in the deserts. This box gives you the power to leave this plane, but only enough power for one. We are proud of you, our young prince, and know you will return to save Amonkhet.
Yeah, what she said.
But it is not today. It is not this hour.
We still have a fighting chance. I mean, I'm not going to abandon my people. I'm not going to abandon my mom.
I think your mother has joined the next life already.
You don't know that.
We will stay and look for her. But the most important thing is that you go and stay safe so you can return stronger and wiser and save this plane.
I'm not going anywhere. You have to force me.
8 dragons barreling down on your position.
Haro,
I start to ready my bow.
Haro, you must go.
Now, Haro.
We will all die for nothing.
Rosin is stinky but wise.
You're gonna have to make me. I'm not leaving.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so the snake, Snoke, the snake that's on his arm, I'm gonna command it to like twist around his hand enough to touch the box if it can wrap around him and control his arm.
Okay, and then Rosin, what did you say?
I was gonna grapple him.
Let's do my idea first.
All right. Haro goes bravely as a prince to defend his homeland. What else could you possibly have the true prince do, right? As he goes to pull his bow to shoot these 8 dragons, and many, many more would follow in its way because you're also surrounded by hordes of zombies. Rosin grabs your arms, Haro, and the snake puts your hand on this cube. Whether you like it or not, you see Saraja and Rosin and the rest of everything that's going on freeze in time. You no longer hear the cries of death and devastation resounding around you. And right now everything's paused, even Nikobolas. Your 2 friends help you get here are also there in front of you, but nothing's happened. Suddenly, in front of you, a huge, giant portal opens. You don't go through it, but instead, what you see in this portal is, strangely, a gentle floating sea of stars. From your studies, you know this is the astral realm, a strange place beyond reality. At least you listened to that lecture anyway. And as you sort of do doing your best to try to figure out what's going on, a woman of inconceivable power comes out of the portal. And you feel that somewhere, sometime, you've known this person to be called Excelsa. She speaks to you. Haro, do you wish to fight the forces of Nikobolas to change the fate of your plane, Amonkhet?
I don't care who it is. I'll fight anyone if they're attacking my town. It's my town.
So you think somebody else would be impressed by her bravado, but instead her face stays sort of the same. I see. So you truly are the anointed one. Then, through the power of the overgod Ao, I shall continue to pause time in Amonkhet, waiting for your return. I will take you instead to another plane, to a place called Faerun, one in which you can grow stronger for when that day of reckoning comes. And I will imbue you with the power of the stars themselves.
Why the stars? Why can't I just be me?
It will not be enough to defeat Nikobolas. You know that.
Do what you must, but I must save my mom. I must save my plane.
And you can, should the stars will it. Now, since you have agreed to this pact, for your safety, so that Nikobolas does not escape, you will not remember any of what has transpired in your youth until the time is right. Do you understand?
I mean, I do, but how will I ever remember to come back?
It will be revealed to you when the time is right. The universe will tell you. Now, rest, Haro, for yours is a long struggle ahead. So your eyelids grow heavy, and slowly everything begins to melt away in an almost soothing darkness. And the last thing you see are your friends and mentors, Saraja and Razin, who will be waiting for you when you return.
That's cool.
And that's all.
That's awesome.
Yay!
When I return, am I going to have all this really cool gear?
Maybe
You're gonna
not.
have Snoke the
I
Snake.
don't know. You've already had a hint of this once before. Maybe some of that will return or more. Maybe you can save your mother and Amonkhet and Saraja and Razin in the future. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. It was
Thanks
pretty
for
awesome.
watching. Smash that like button.
Ring that
Ring that notification bell. Subscribe.
Do all those things. Kudos to Haro, Saraja, and Razin. You guys did fantabulous playing new characters just off the cuff. So, all right. Great job. Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you.
Didn't look at my character sheet until 5 p.m. today.
Nice. Well, I'm
Oh
going
my
to
gosh.
saved. We'll see.
That was great.
Very good.
That was fun.